This video assumes that you are already aware of the pervasive misandry in Western culture, and that you've already swallowed, or are in the process of swallowing the red pill. If you're a white knight, or a man who puts women on a pedestal, I understand you, because I was once like you. But until you become part of the solution, you're even worse than the feminists and women who support the misandry in society. You're just tools who sell out their own gender or are allowing yourselves to be subjugated. You white knights and manginas are pathetic excuses for men. You can't be trusted. However, more and more men are waking up and popping the red pill. The more the merrier. But still, we're in the vast minority, probably 2% of men. Maybe in 10 years that number will rise to 5% or more. The power struggle between men and women is so bleak, and most men are so hopelessly sucking on the blue pill. I don't see a significant paradigm shift happening in the next 50 years, without the introduction of the male birth control pill. The male birth control pill will have a dramatic effect on the male-female power struggle and will of course protect smart men from paternity fraud and whoops pregnancies. But on the other hand, the pill may also cause a dramatic increase in the silent industry of blackmail by women against men, in order to offset their losses. If free speech on the internet is allowed to continue, red pill men will continue to gather on it, and share information, and grow in numbers and power, until we reach a critical mass and we see a significant culture shift. In my opinion, that culture shift will be evident when the vast majority of men refuse to cohabitate with women, and a man having sex who is not on the male birth control pill will be so rare as to be insignificant. Girls who are raised in the generation after the culture shift will not see that men can be exploited for money to support themselves through adulthood as the dishonest prostitutes that they currently are. They will take on other interests and learn skills and support themselves financially as productive members of society. They will continue to mature emotionally beyond the age of 12, because they will not view their bodies as meal tickets. However, if men in the future allow themselves to forget that women threw men under the bus and were allowed to vilify men and create a culture of hatred towards men, it will happen again. Women can never be fully trusted again and must always be kept at a distance from men's assets. Men will need to be forever vigilant, and history must not be forgotten, or the history of feminism and misandry will repeat itself. This type of change is at least 50 years away. Between now and then, women will continue to exploit the system for public welfare and men for private welfare. Men will continue to be quietly blackmailed under the threat of imprisonment, and everything is going to continue to suck for a long time. The only safe move is to not play the game. Things are not going to change significantly in our lifetimes, and we must protect ourselves, our freedoms, and our assets from the predatory practices of women, supported by daddy government and their legions of white knights and manginas. The only safe sex has become sex with prostitutes. How pathetic is that? But choose your prostitutes well, and I guarantee the sex will be better than after a year or two of living with any Western woman. Good luck, gentlemen.